Thank you for joining my segment of Leading with Love COVID-19 Mini Series, Maximizing the Hearts of Our Communities. I am Coach Michelle and welcome back. I'm super excited to have you guys again. Thank you for joining me on today. I hope you guys were able to watch the first segment in regards to emotional intelligence. If you did not, I suggest you to watch it, support the movement, and it has some great information for you guys. So on today, what I'll be talking about is I will be talking about mental. So your mentality basically. And the reason why is because I love health overall. So you guys are always going to hear me talk about health. And so what I'm going to first tell you about is, since this whole COVID-19 situation, people have mental stress, overthinking, mentally triggered, increased mental illness, and it's real right now. People feel mentally incarcerated, people are going mentally crazy, and it's because we're allowing it to happen. Everything that happens in our life, we allow to happen. Our brain can take control of us, it really can, but we have to allow it to take control of us. So we have to gain control back and, will it back in and control ourselves, control our thoughts, control our emotions. So when you are having a lot of thoughts, what you need to do is meditate, exercise, distract yourself, read a book, watch a positive video, do something. And the reason being is because your brain is like a program on a TV show. The same program comes on all the time at 10 a.m., right? All the time it comes on at 10 a.m. Exact same information, exact same layout, exact same everything. That's how our brain functions. What do? Wake up, you go on your phone. Every morning, it's the same thing. You're in a repetitive state of mind. So what you need to do to stop the repetitiveness is to go out of your comfort zone, is what I mean. So what you do is, say you wake up and you're always just like, ugh, another day. No, wake up and tell yourself, oh my God, it's a great day. Look, the birds are chirping. I'm about to eat me some breakfast. It's gonna be a great day. It's all in your mind. It's all what you tell yourself. What your brain, the thoughts that you have in your brain, you hear them with your ears, and then you feel them with your heart, and then you believe it with your body. So you really need to be careful on, what you're doing mentality wise. Are you watching a program that is a Debbie Downer? Because if you're watching that Debbie Downer show every day, then you're gonna have a situation and you're gonna remember about a specific clip on that Debbie Downer show, and you're gonna try to put it together with your life, and that's just not healthy for you. So if you watched positive videos and positive TV shows and positive books, when something happens in your life, everything that you fed your brain with, positivity, that's what you're gonna pull out of it. That's what you're gonna pull out of your brain. Like, you know what? No, because I remember I read this book and it said that I'm more than a conqueror. I remember I read this book and it says I'm as strong as I believe I am, or whatever situation it is. It's very important because, like they say, it's mind over matter. I don't mind and it don't matter. What happened to that metaphor? Use that metaphor. Like when somebody's making you angry and you get a mental trigger or something like that, like you were fine, imagine you were fine, had a great day, and then you come home to see that, one of your siblings had did something, and then it just triggers something and you go off. Know your triggers, know your mental triggers, know your emotional triggers. You need to know all your triggers so that when it's happening, you're prepared and you can handle it mentally, because usually you can go mentally 0 to 100 very quickly, and to be able to control that, to be able to monitor that, to be able to, you know, just have full control of yourself, basically, because these thoughts will linger. Even when you're dreaming, it just depends, you know, whatever is on your mind. When you go to sleep, you're going to dream that, and you're like, oh my God, it's haunting me in my dreams. It's been haunting you all along, but it's to the point where you have been maximizing your thoughts, that it has followed you into the dream realm. So you just have to be mindful of what you're thinking, because what you're thinking will come to pass. Thoughts are just as powerful as words. And, you know, I had to learn that because I didn't know. I just knew, you know, the tongue was power. You speak life or you speak death. Well, with thoughts, it's the same exact thing. You can speak life or you can speak death with your thoughts. And you just have to train your brain to be positive. I have to admit, you guys, I used to be a negative person when I was younger. Thank the Lord that He has healed me. And it had not been easy. I had to do hard work. I had to really work on my inner child self. I had to really forgive people. I had to really walk around and tell myself, smile, smile, smile. And the reason why I did that is because one day I woke up and I didn't have to tell myself to smile. I automatically did it. One day I woke up and I didn't have to tell myself be positive. I was living it because I was repetitive with it, you know? And so once you actually do things that you believe, or you're determined and you are motivated and you're willing to get it done, it will come to pass. Everybody has, you know, things that they go through, and some of them have a one-track mind, and that's all they see. And then they have other people telling them, hey, this is not what life's all about. You can have better, you can have more. And they're like, yeah. And the reason being is because they don't step out of that mental comfort zone. They don't step out of it, because everybody wants to be comfortable. And they do what they know, and that's all they know. And that's all they want to know. That's all they're comfortable with. But you have to actually go out there and explore the world. But when you explore the world, explore your mind, because your mind is a powerful weapon. It could be your best friend or it could be your enemy, but it's up to you what you want to do with it. So just, you know, if you want to take control of your mental frame, I would exercise. Go jog. That relieves mental stress. Exercising, you know, doing cardio, doing lifting, whatever that is for you, I would do it. And exercising releases endorphins, and it's just very healthy for you. Even if you don't want to do anything, you know, super physical in regards to strength, then I would just do meditation, do yoga. All of that stuff is good for your mental. And if you're like, oh my God, you know, that doesn't help because I'm freaking mentally bombarded with a million thoughts and I don't know what to do and I'm so overthinking everything. Okay, I totally understand. Write it out. Write everything that comes to mind. Just write it out, write it out, write it out. Hey, you never know. You can make a book. Turn that negative, you know, energy and change it into something positive. Transform it. It's called creative energy. We all have it. Do not allow any circumstances, any individual, any situation ever make you mentally stressed or mentally drained or mentally exhausted, because we can actually lose our minds. And that's a very important, you know, aspect of our life. Our mind, our heart, our body, that is very important. So I would just highly recommend for you guys to exercise, watch motivational videos, definitely do something to exercise your brain. There's even like brain exercise games that I'm aware of. You can go download them. You can go watch neurological videos on YouTube. YouTube is my best friend. When I don't know anything, I go to YouTube. YouTube has helped me, honestly, with a lot. So shout out to YouTube. I greatly appreciate YouTube. But yeah, so, you know, just go ahead and take into consideration, evaluate yourself. Give yourself an evaluation and then do a self-correction, because nobody can help you but you have to want to help yourself. You have to be willing. You have to be 100% committed. I mean, if you want to change, cool, you want to change. We all do. But are you committed? Are you willing to put in the work? Are you willing to accept the fact that some days are going to be harder than others and you're going to want to quit, but you still have to push yourself? You know, there's so much things going on in the brain in regards to thinking about career, finances, family, friends, environments, you know, all the aspects of our life. We can get overwhelmed with it, but we have control of our brain. And just remember that if we can control what we eat, we can control our brain, because that's the biggest for everyone. It's hard for us to stop eating junk food, or to stop eating meat, or to stop, you know, craving sugars and stuff like that. It's difficult, but if you can manage what you eat in the intake, then you can manage your brain. It's very important. All it's doing is mental rewiring. That's all you're doing. You're mental rewiring yourself. And so it's very important. You can also, you know, go ahead and say that one day you're driving home and you always go down the same path, the same road. No. Get out of your mental comfort zone and discover a new route. And when you're discovering a new route, you're mentally telling yourself, you know, that you can go another route, and that's helping your circuits in your brain rewire different. Like, oh my God, we're going a different route. We're going a different route. You're so used to going this way, and your brain's like, we're going a different route. You don't feel it, like all the anxiety and all that stuff, but your brain is processing everything, and that's just opening new pathways to your neurological brain. So I think it's very cool, you know, that you can do that. You can do certain stuff like that. Or you can do an adult coloring book. And by the concentration, what it'll do is, at the beginning, you're going to have thoughts linger. They're going to come in slowly but surely. But as you really get into the drawing, that fades away. And it's mental concentration, concentrating on one thing, and to be able to ignore everything else and not allow it to enter into your mental brain. So I just want to tell you guys in regards to that. I hope that it was helpful and beneficial. That's all I really want to share. And also, I want to say thank you for the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs. Thank you for being able to have this platform for me. I'm greatly, you know, honored to be able to assist with these videos, and I hope that you guys like it as well. And that's all I have for you guys. Peace and love. Thank you.